the book for today is A Garland of Memories by Ruskin Bond. It is one of the cutest books I've ever read. It reminds me of a book titled Glimpses of Bengal by Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore that I had read some time ago. Glimpses of Bengal is the English translation of Gurudev's letters that he had written in Bengali, and they indeed were rich with scenic description and personal thoughts when he was a youth. It appears to be Ruskin Bond has taken the cue from Gurudev in converting his essays and short stories into a publication titled A Garland of Memories. This book is Natraj Publishers' publication and is available in Amazon for rupees 178. It's a flavoursome narration of both essays and short stories by the author. On a day when you have nothing much to do, pick up this book and you're sure to have a good time. It's a slim spine, just about 146 pages. The author in this book narrates the most interesting tales from his chance encounter with Rudyard Kipling's ghost to his adventure with his eccentric uncle Ken, being witness to a bitter battle between a brave snake and a brave mongoose and two foolhardy birds. It is about the hungry pet python who ate up everyone's lunch and the mythical snowman who almost exists. The narration is in Bond's unique, lucid, simple prose and is based on his real-life experience. I'm, friends, amazed at his ground knowledge of forests, animals, flora and fauna and the jungles of Mussoorie, Dehradun, and one can say the entire Uttarakhand, in which he mixes very aptly the experiences of his 3-year stay in Europe. And oh boy, with that, the cocktail becomes ecstatic. I expect this collection of his writings will make you smile, laugh, and even cry. In all, there are 34 essays and short stories all put together in this book. These tales and essays were originally written for various Indian publications such as The Statesman, Times of India, Hindustan Times, Deccan Herald, among others, and several were published in the children's magazines and some even in foreign magazines. Friends, if you are interested in nature, don't miss books such as Glimpses of Bengal and A Garland of Memories that describe the nature of yesteryears so very well. Mind you, with environment degradation and cutting of forests and trees, such books are becoming more and more precious, or you could say priceless. The book also glimpses past the ghost stories. A line that I really liked in the book goes as follows: "Live long, my friend, be wise and strong, but do not take from any man his song." Having spoken so much about the book, let me narrate a synopsis of an episode out of it that will give you an umbrella flavor of the content. It's about flattery. Narration is in first person. When I was a boy in Dehradun, there was a mango grove just opposite my bungalow. It belonged to Seth Govindram, may his soul rest in peace. During the mango season, it was fiercely guarded by a giant chowkidar called Fabri. All my efforts to get into the mango grove were normally repulsed by him. On one occasion, I even received a mild lathi blow on my backside. "I just want to climb the tree," I pleaded. "Come back when the mango season is over," said Fabri with a vicious smile copied from a filmy villain. I then discovered he was an ex-wrestler. He had been a champion in his youth and had the distinction of overthrowing the great King Kong. I did not know at that time that King Kong in his bad years was constantly being thrown out of the ring. Whenever I passed the grove and saw Fabri, I would comment on his great strength, his super physique, his muscles like cricket balls, and his bull-like neck and shoulders. Gradually, he warmed up to me and began to tell me his exploits. I acclaimed them. Then he showed me his feats of strength, like picking up rocks and hurling them across the road. I applauded, and before long he invited me into the mango grove. And by the end of the week, I was having all the mangoes I wanted to. To be frank, the guardian of the grove actually pressed them upon me. So the moral of the lesson is, flattery will get you everywhere. One of the first lessons learned in school is that the majority of teachers are susceptible to the most blatant forms of flattery. Hard work helps a little, but the child at the top of the class is often held in high esteem by the teacher. This paragon of virtue wears on adoring smile and always waits till the teacher is out of hearing before slandering her. They do but flatter with their lips and conceal their real feelings in their double heart. There is that cynical old ploy of telling a woman she looks 10 years younger than her actual age. This doesn't always work. I once told a woman who looked 50 that she looked attractive 40, and she hit me over the ear with her handbag. It turned out she was 30. Be careful when you flatter. The results can be sometimes unexpected. Ruskin Bond wrote this piece some 40 years back. So friends, this is a very, very interesting book, and if you just want to freak out, you have nothing to do, I'm repeating, pick up this book. It is indeed fascinating to read this particular book. I would give this book 7 out of 10. And so friends, that's all for today. Goodbye and see you next week.